to give you guys my 2 cents on a situation with Shelly and VS. And I know y'all gonna be like, Nay, it don't count because you're partial to VS and D-Wayne. No. I speak my truth regardless. Okay? I speak my truth regardless. Whether it's going to make me look bad, VS look bad, Shelly look bad, I'm just telling you my truth, right? So let me say how this shit I feel it began. And VS, if I'm wrong, you could say it. Dizzie Br0adz. Shelly, if I'm wrong, you could say it. Dizzie Br0adz. But when I first came on here, let me explain something to you. Shelly sought me out. Okay? She threw her knowledge on me. That's the setup. That's what she tried. Shelly tries to build a team. She has been trying to do on YouTube what VS has successfully done. Create a team that moves as one unit. She's been trying to do that. The problem is that Shelly acts like she's so innocent, but yet she's so manipulative that her things fall apart. And she fall out with people all the time since she's been here. And then anybody with sense see her and will never forget that she is the original doxer. Right? And it's just so funny to me how this girl is like acting like she's such a victim, crying on the goddamn internet about she's gone too far. Bitch, did you go too far? When you doxed that woman I's married now husband, were you going too far then? Child, this dizzy ass broad. But anyway, and Dizzie Br0adz, let me tell you this, you Dizzie Br0adz. You was like, I don't know what she talk about when I said Montgomery County a couple of videos I made about you ago. Bitch, you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say Montgomery County. You're not real. And I wish I could explain to VS how that girl ain't shit in the streets. Or how if she was to meet somebody, because one of VS moderators is from Cap Heights. And I'm from the old DC. Not this new gentrified shit. The old DC. Where I know killers for real. Okay? If you was to meet in front of one of us, and any of us was to say, where you from? And she say Silver Spring, we're going to laugh at her. Girl, sit your Montgomery County ass down, you bitch ass. You don't know what it's like to put no work in. I wish I could understand. I wish I could make VS understand that. But see, because VS is not from the DMV, she does not know that Montgomery County does not hold weight. It doesn't. Sorry. PG County holds weight. Because next to Baltimore City, PG County has the highest crime rate in this area. So yes, when you say I'm from PG County, yes. You know why? Because in DC, when they pushed them niggas out, they gave them all vouchers so they could move. If them motherfuckers ain't moved to PG County, then they moved way out to Germantown, Gettysburg, Frederick, some parts of Virginia. That's what happened. She is from Silver Spring. Now, I don't think she's from no hood in Silver Spring because it wouldn't count any fucking way. Just like how she be like, we don't count Baltimore, bitch, we don't count Montgomery County. As far as being with the shits. Okay? Now, we don't incorporate in Baltimore because she said that before. And what the fuck am I hearing about this damn girl being around Baltimore, doing drugs? Listen, that is not cool. When you putting out false information on people, that is not cool. That is not a good read. If it's real, that's an excellent read. If you got facts of her being out in the hood, around there, down there to the wire, doing drugs, and that is an excellent read. But if y'all making up shit, that shit is not a read. Okay? Just like when Shelly tried to say, I have, what did this bitch say? NaySlob, you need to chill out or something like that because I have emails to say that you cheating on your wife. Bitch, you's a motherfucking lie because it never was an email. You dumb bitch. If you all are going to read me with the truth, not with rumors, Dizzie Br0adz. Now, moving on. So, let me say this. Shelly sought me out the same way that she seeks a lot of people out. Be careful. If you are a new YouTuber, be careful. Because your eyes are going to glow because she has more numbers than you. And you're going to feel like, okay, let me get up under her wing and try to learn whatever I can so that I can get up to her numbers. Because that's how you feel when you meet Shelly. You know, like, okay, she's going to teach me, because she makes you feel like she's going to teach you things, right? But I always noticed that Shelly had an issue with Sean. Now, to be quite honest, I have no idea what was going on with the Fresh Collective. I did come in around Vegas Gate, and I seen that Shelly kirked out on Lady Nika. I believe that Shelly was in her feelings when it came down to that Vegas Gate, because she was pushed to the side so that Lady Nika can acquire a relationship with Sean. It's called networking, okay? And because Shelly had a problem with Sean, that's why she had a big problem with Lady Nika befriending Sean. And I don't believe that is any fucking reason for her really not to like Sean, except for Sean stole her friend. That's it. And then when what's her name, Lady Nika came back home. Hold on, guys. When Lady Nika came back home, oh, she kirked out on her some more. I told you, bitch. I told you. She couldn't wait to say that. But see, because I'm grown and I know everything about timing, you don't have to say I told you to a person, because they're already suffering. They already feel like an egg. The I told you so's never work. Anyway, Shelly still, you know, I knew who she was. I wasn't with the fuck shit. We exchanged emails eventually, right? And what happened was the first thing she did with the email, first thing she put in my email, unwarranted, was some fuck shit about Sean, about what happened at a funeral for his son. I'm saying to myself, what the fuck? What the fuck? You know, why the hell are you doing this? That's not my judge. You can never come in my DM and try to sway me not to like a person. You motherfuckers that tried to be in my DM before and try to persuade me to not like VS, all that do is just making me look at you sideways. Because why are you trying to control me? And some people be like, Nay, I'm not trying to control you. Yes, you are. If you're in my DM and you're specifically bashing somebody that I'm standing next to or I'm cool with, you are trying to sway my opinion about a person. Whole lot of people come in my damn comment section. Came in my comment section. We told you. Why the fuck would I listen to a motherfucker that's now running behind that Dizzie ass broad Tracy Tooth? Why the fuck would I listen to y'all dumbasses? You can't look at Tracy Tooth and tell that bitch is halfway retarded? What the fuck? Anyway, right? I'm a grown ass woman. Half y'all bitches don't even have a third of what I've accomplished. And you want me to listen to you? Y'all bitches, man. But anyway, back to the story. So I listened to what Shelly said. But because I'm my own person, I do what I want to do. I keep it in mind, but I watch Sean the way I watch Sean. I was cool with Sean. We had a mutual respect for each other. A very mutual respect for each other. I saw him. I saw him as a troublemaking hoe ever since that situation that happened with them coming back from Vegas Gate. And then Sean was like, what did he say? Daddy Rich, you already shitted on a girl on the internet. Then you're going to call the girl and say, Shelly out here dragging you in these streets. You better say something. And then Lady Nika ass got out there and, girl, never be controlled by nobody else, period. Period. That is the weakest, wackest shit ever. And you see Sean ain't shit. And the reason why I kept his ass at a distance, I never befriended him. Yes, ZT was my baby. That was my baby, period. But ZT, I even asked ZT before, what was your problem with Shelly? He said, Nay, because I believe that he is or she is homophobic. Hey, that's it. That's motherfucking all. Right? And I said, and you can't change that about somebody. You really can't. But then here we go again with, Shelly falls out with Min Pam. I really don't know the chronological order of how it happens, but Shelly falls out with Min Pam. She falls out with ZT. She fell out with, I don't know. But anyway, I saw Sean for who he was. But I don't need this bitch that's younger than me to try to tell me how to conduct business. And how I told Shelly, I should tell Shelly all the time, I'm always like a big sister. You need to stop befriending these people. You letting these people in, and then the next minute y'all beefing. But now that I'm out of the situation, shout out to YouTube Stephanie, when it's your friend, you kind of be blinded. Or when it's somebody you trust, you kind of be blinded. With YouTube Stephanie, when she said some of the things she said, it was my story. We all have the same story about Shelly, period, right? So, I saw her. She wasn't really reaching out to us to help us. Again, she was trying to build an army of motherfuckers to move like how she moved, like how VS has successfully done, right? So then, again, she's still bashing Sean, but I don't need you to tell me that, bitch. I got my own mind. Shelly has not accomplished even an eighth of what the fuck I've accomplished in life. Why the fuck would I listen to you, Dizzie Br0adz? I wouldn't listen to you. Especially if you're not mature enough to be, not try to sway somebody's opinion. Grown women allow other grown women to figure things out on their own. Dizzie Br0adz. So, all of a sudden, she became cool with VS. She's doing exactly what she was doing then. VS, you can correct me if I'm wrong. Because VS had a problem with Sean. Now, I don't know if you had a problem with Sean because Shelly went over there and tried to, and put a plant a seed in your head so that you would have a problem with Sean, or because that's what she do. She tried to plant seeds, so then you always looking at this motherfucker sideways, right? The same thing she did with me, she gave me information, but it didn't change the way I thought about Sean. I looked at Sean for the piece for what he was, okay? And I didn't need this bitch to tell me, okay? So the same thing that she's doing now, the enemy of my enemy is now my friend. But it doesn't work like that, Dizzie Br0adz. If y'all relationship is based on one enemy, then you're gonna fall out, Dizzie Br0adz. So I believe what happened was that Shelly thought that she can go over there to VS, air quote, mentor her, so that she could build her whole team of let's hate Daddy Rich. Let's get after Daddy Rich. Because that's what she does. The same thing that she's doing now. Now she around here trying to befriend everybody that can't stand VS. The same fuck nigga shit that she did with Sean. But now because she don't want to be friends with VS no more, now she ready to go over there and befriend Sean. There's no integrity to that. Where's your integrity, bitch? What the hell is going on? So then when you got over there and you realized that you couldn't control VS, because as soon as you can't control somebody, then you're done with them. You're out of there. Puff, be gone. You mean nothing to me. And all you Dizzie Br0adz that's over there listening to her, saying all this fuck shit, team I hate VS, you're going to learn the hard way too. Then she's going to shit on you too. Because if she doesn't get what she wants, there will be hell to motherfucking pay. So that's the reason why I said Shelly went over there in the first place. Because the enemy of my enemy is now my friend. That's the only reason why she went over there. And she could spin this narrative like, I thought I could help her. You're a liar, bitch. You're a liar. Because you went over there so that you could form an alliance with VS so that you could take down Sean. Because obviously what you were doing wasn't working enough. Obviously, the people who you was throwing information out there to trying to dog Sean wasn't working. That shit ain't working with me. I'm sure it didn't work with nobody else. The only person that was getting at his ass was VS. So that was your friend. And you want to try and pretend and lie like, oh, I was over there trying to help her. You knew exactly why you went over there. The same reason why you knocked on Sean's fucking door when all this shit went wrong. Oh, Sean, I'll give you all the information you need. And let's talk about this information. I'm so sick of you fucking Dizzie Br0adz pretending like y'all got so much shit going on. You Dizzie Br0adz be acting like, I know this, I know that, I know this and that. Bitch, you can't spray nobody with public record. You cannot spray nobody with shit that's free. If you go on a case search or whatever the case may be, you can't spray nobody with that shit. How you gonna spray me with some shit about a foreclosure or unpaid bills? I done told y'all bitches that I didn't have foreclosures before. You can't spray me with my own shit on public record. Spray somebody with the truth. Bitch, you trying to pretend like you don't. Let me go. Let me keep going. You're not doing anything. You're not doing anything. You're not accomplishing nothing with nobody. You know how many people have unpaid bills? Get the fuck out of my face. Get the fuck out of my face. And if you knew better, you would do better. You never pay shit once it goes into collections. You know why? Because it's all a piece of shit. I done did a video about it. You pay collections, and all you doing is paying. The collections only paid $1,000 for your $10,000 debt. They convincing you to pay $5,000 or $7,000 for a debt that they only paid $1,000 for. I'll never pay collections. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Okay? But back now to what I was trying to say about my situation with Shelly versus Br0adz. Shelly thought she was a bad motherfucker down on these streets. She thought that people was really, really scared of her. She thought because she had a history of doxing that would always protect her. Right? Because she was the most outrageous and out-of-the-pocket person. But then, oh no, VS came to the stage by left. And she was like, you want to play that game, bitch? We can play that game. And Shelly is really upset. And I will always say this. Shelly is very upset that she wasn't able to control the TSCC movement. Okay? Because she got VS to say that was her mentor. Nobody else acknowledged that shit. I know she ain't say she was my mentor. She was never my mentor, bitch. You can say that shit in your brain, but that's not my motherfucking mentor. No bitch no Dizzie Br0adz that ain't got an A for what I have can ever fucking mentor me. Remember that. Dizzie Br0adz that speak on me and they ain't got shit can never tell me what to do down here to the YouTube. Never. Unless they successful. And I've surpassed Shelly without her fucking help. Now, okay, all right, so, dig that. Okay, dig that. But now, because VS is not doing what she wants her to do, now the bitch is mad. Oh, she's mad. She's infuriated. She willing to go somewhere and eat a tree. She is even befriending Tracy Tooth. You befriending another Dizzie Br0adz? Get the fuck out of here. You are really telling me who you are. But all these other people out here, they ain't paying attention to that. Let's tell the truth. The reason why you hooked up with VS is because you wanted that whole team, and you know that team over there is powerful, and you wanted that team to put their foot on Sean's neck. But it backfired, bitch. It backfired. Just like you talk about Jay Wilson, you sent me the same text, Dizzie Br0adz, that you sent about Jay Wilson, you sent it to me and VS. And now look at you. You kissing that goddamn girl in the mouth. How many people can say that is my stilo? How many people can say that I've talked to them about anybody? The only person I've had a problem with down here on the YouTube is fucking VS and fucking Mona. Me and VS cool. Me and Mona ain't gonna break up. We ain't never gonna get back together because that bitch tried to play me. I was trying to be cool and respectful to her, but then she tried to disrespect me, so you out. Same thing with ZT. That was my baby, but he kirked out on me, and I ain't for it. I'm not for that shit. I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. Nobody controls me. And that's all I have to say about that. And, you know, I think me and him just said that we will just love each other from afar. Period. That's it. That's motherfucking all. Okay? So, when it comes down to Shelly and VS, now Shelly acting like the big bad. Oh, no. What she did was, she put a picture up with emojis over VS children's face. What you thought? What the fuck did you think? That your children were going to be off limits? Did you think that? You did some bitch ass shit like that? You already know who you're fucking with, dumb. You already know that VS has no fucking chill. Why would you try it with her? You know why? Because you thought you was the baddest bitch here on YouTube, and you ain't shit. You ain't fucking shit. And then when VS trumped your ass and said, oh, you want to play that game? Let's play that game. I gonna get ready to do a Craigslist ad with your daughter. Do I agree with that? Fuck no, I don't agree with that. I also don't agree with that fugazi shit that the bitch did with putting the children emojis out. I don't fuck with that doxing shit. And let me tell you something, frog's legs. Let this hit you too, bitch. That information that came out with you going, it's not Supercuts, it's great clips or hair clips or whatever the fuck it is, you know, Head and Shoulders, whatever the fuck it is, right? That information came to me first, ding dong. But I said, nah, I'm not going to promote it because, you know, I'm not with that doxing shit. And the young lady respected it, but good job, young lady. Because you're getting your numbers up. It's unfortunate that it has to come from doxing shit or, you know, this shit right here. But you got your channel up and running. Keep moving, right? So anyway, you dingy ass broad. I could have promoted that shit. I got 45,000, almost 45,000 subscribers. You dingy broad. You got like 6. And the only numbers that you get that's good as far as people watching is always surrounded by fuck shit. You have to talk about fuck shit. You have to talk about people. You have to talk about VS. You have to talk about banana bags. You have to talk about all those people in order to be relevant. Poor tink tink. Poor tink tink. Those people don't like you to do nothing but talk shit. Tracy's Pieces. Tracy's Pieces in the house. Tracy's Pieces in the house. Dingy ass broad. This is the dingy ass broad section. Dingy ass broad. So, VS counteracted her. And then I seen a video this morning where she was at a gas station in Woodbridge. I'm like, Woodbridge? Is that girl? I think she live in Alexandria. I'm like, wait a minute. You know Woodbridge and Manassas. If you from the DMV, then you know what's up with Woodbridge and Manassas. Okay? I'm VS. I'm gonna backdoor you. And I'm gonna tell you what's said about Woodbridge and Manassas. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay? So I hope you're not there. Well, if you are, it's okay. You know, free is free. Or, you know, help is help. Whatever. But, you know, I'll backdoor you with that. But this bitch is in a gas station in Woodbridge like she ready to put some work in. And she talking about her wife. I know she got that dingy ass broad Jim Stone with her. That fucking dingy ass broad. I think her ass is fucking 2 shakes of a lamb tail away from fucking retarded too. And bitch, if I find out that you using my image on that goddamn Instagram page, bro, bitch, I'ma burn your ass up. Because see, I know you, bitch. The one that she called her wife. Are you licking her pussy now, Jim? Is that what it is? Is she licking? Are y'all licking each other's pussy now? Cause she calling you wife. I knew your ass was gay. Girl, you got these people out here thinking that you doing drugs. Girl, don't self-medicate yourself, child. You better not do that, girl. But anyway, let me tell you something. Be very careful. Because my wife, best friend, is in the band that you follow around like an old groupie hoe. That's right. You're a groupie hoe. My wife's best friend is in the band that you follow around. Be careful, bitch. Matter of fact, my wife used to be in that band, you groupie hoe. But she decided to be a nurse and make a whole bunch of money. Be careful, groupie hoe. Be fucking careful. Just because we in Atlanta don't mean that you can't be touched. So what I think is, BS, is that the two dingy ass bras is down in Woodbridge like they about to put some work in. Don't meet them bitches nowhere. I know you're not going to do it, but don't meet them dizzy ass broads nowhere. Okay? Because there's something wrong with them. You hear me? There's something wrong with them. Something wrong with them. I mean, like, medically. It's something wrong with them two bitches. I think them two bitches, they join hands together and they kumbaya. Because they both bipolar or schizophrenic or some shit like that. Stay the fuck away from them BS. You know. So, you know, and everybody, y'all so dumb. Everybody ready to call the police. I hope she ain't down there calling the police on people. Girl, you calling the police? Dizzie Br0adz, is that what you doing down there? Trying to press charges on that girl? How you gonna press charges on somebody and you did the same thing? Bitch, if she learned from anybody, she learned from you, Dizzie Br0adz. So what I'm saying is, both these situations right here is tit for tat. Nobody's wrong. You started this shit. You started it by, let's start at point A, Dizzie Br0adz. You started this shit by contacting this girl. You contacted her because you wanted to make the enemy of your enemy her friend, your friend. And now this shit done backfired on you. Dizzy ass Br0adz. Whatever it is you get in life, you fucking get, you dizzy ass Br0adz. Two dizzy ass Br0adz together. Now they lesbians. Fucking dizzy ass bitches.